41 years old, still dunking over everyone. How is LeBron James defying human limits? Is it discipline, or is someone secretly writing his prescriptions?
Thompson couldn't squeeze it. Up ahead, behind the defense. It's James! LeBron added another poster to his all-time collection. He played against Jabari Smith Sr., and he just sunk Jabari Smith Jr.
LeBron James is 41 years old. He deals with sciatica and foot arthritis. He even missed the first 14 games of this season. But when he plays, he's still averaging over 21 points, 7 assists, and 33 minutes per game. Either he has the most disciplined recovery routine in history, or something else is going on. What do you think? Is LeBron's longevity just smart training and discipline, or does human biology make you doubt it? Let's look at the facts first. They're strange enough before any guesses.
What if I told you that there was over 70 players born after your debut?
What if you told me there was over 70 players
You have a specific
born?
reaction?
Yeah, exactly.
LeBron James is the first player in NBA history to play 23 seasons. Before him, Vince Carter held the record with 22 seasons. The previous scoring leader at age 41 was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who averaged just 10 points per game that season. LeBron, meanwhile, is putting up 21 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, shooting 50% from the field, and playing almost 33 minutes each game. That's the difference. 10 points versus 21 points. That's how much the standard for a 41-year-old NBA player has changed. This gap doesn't happen from kale smoothies or positive thinking alone. Something else is at work, and people have been trying to figure out what that something is for over a decade.
I want to know for the people, man, who are watching, what would this mean for LeBron James's legacy if this is true, if he's on this, Balco, this new juice. I want to know, man, like the way he slipped it in and he said it.
Control Alt Delete, slip the what? Damn, relax.
Damn.
Control Alt Delete.
Damn. That was almost as bad as Darvin Ham when he said whip it out. Huh?
Yeah,
that was crazy. My bad. Crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But the way KG said it and the way Paul Pierce reacted to it, it's kind of like, we knew about this. Like, he didn't say, whoa, what are you talking about? Like, there was no reaction to it.
Since the mid-2000s, estimates suggest LeBron spends around $1.5 million a year on his body. This includes a full team of specialists and advanced technology. That's the official story, the one shared on Instagram and praised on podcasts. It's about work ethic, cryotherapy, hyperbaric chambers, red light therapy, cold tubs, hot tubs, optimized sleep, and precise nutrition tracking. Netflix is the starting 5 docuseries. LeBron addressed the rumors about how much he spends. He said he chuckles at the crazy guesses, wouldn't reveal the exact number, and stressed that the real secret is the time he invests. That he laughed because the actual amount is apparently so high that revealing it would only raise more questions.
If the world understood what LeBron did, like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player and you're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's
there's
doing?
only one, we have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing. But there's only one golfer.
Please tell.
There's only one golfer. I'm not going to, but there's only one golfer that follows the big three. The big three is EPO, growth hormone, testosterone. That's the Lance Armstrong diet. There's one golfer, but it's Tiger Woods. Like, yes, it does matter. People will say it all the time, it doesn't matter. John Daly won it. It's like, it matters. Trust me that it matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketballers understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot in the fourth quarter just like you shot in the fourth.
More red blood cells, more oxygen in your red blood cells. Okay,
yes.
got you.
It's the king of performance enhancers.
Here's what LeBron does for his body: cryotherapy to speed up muscle recovery and reduce inflammation, hyperbaric chambers to improve oxygen and tissue repair, regular red light therapy, strict sleep control with strategic naps, constant nutrition monitoring, and intense hydration. All of this is documented, legal, and available to any athlete with the money to access it. So here's the question. If anyone can follow this protocol, why isn't anyone else performing like LeBron at 41? Steph Curry is 37 and still great, but clearly managing decline. Kevin Durant, in his late 30s, has spent big parts of recent seasons injured. Chris Paul, who has been careful his whole career, is no longer an elite player. These are wealthy athletes with trainers, recovery suites, and access to the same technology. Yet none of them are doing what LeBron is doing at his age.
Doncic is back in. Oh, LeBron! Oh! He reached back and then threw it down with the left hand. Yeah, it's alive. It's alive.
From a scientific standpoint, explosive strength, speed, and power peak between ages 25 and 30, then slowly declined. LeBron has lost some quickness and vertical leap over the years. His attack and defense speeds are down about 5% in the last decade. But he has more than made up for it with extraordinary basketball intelligence. This is the strongest argument for his longevity. He has adapted his game to reduce physical strain while staying effective. He positions himself better, reads plays earlier, and takes calculated risks instead of just relying on pure explosiveness. The 41-year-old LeBron isn't trying to play like his 25-year-old self. He's playing smarter, more efficient basketball that still dominates, and yet, the dunks keep coming. After missing the first 14 games this season, he returned averaging over 22 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 6.9 assists. At 41, with sciatica, foot arthritis, and more mileage on his joints than almost any player ever, he is still throwing down real dunks, not layups or finger rolls. LeBron himself acknowledges the physical reality. When a reporter told him he didn't look 41 on the court, he interrupted, "Look at my birth certificate." December 30th, 1984, 4:39 p.m. He knows exactly what he's doing, defying standard human aging metrics. Some questions about his longevity linger. Over a decade ago, the Biogenesis Clinic scandal rocked Major League Baseball, taking down stars like Alex Rodriguez. Federal documents linked people close to LeBron, not LeBron himself, but the proximity has never fully gone away. Being connected, even indirectly, to a PED network is a detail people never quite forget.
You guys know what a dry snitch is? Have you heard that term? A dry snitch is a lingo on the streets. And you know what a rat is. A rat is somebody that gets in a jam, but if they have information on somebody that's bigger, you can take the cheese, you can give that information up, you can get yourself out. Okay. But a dry snitch is where you're not in a jam, there's nothing on the table, and you just offer a guy up. Sorry, you just offered him up. And I gotta tell you, so a couple of months ago, I did Andrew Schultz's show, and topic of LeBron James have come up. LeBron James and EPO.
Then there's Chael Sonnen. He's a professional MMA fighter and commentator who has also served a suspension for using performance-enhancing substances.
Years later, I'm on Andrew Schultz, and man, this guy, he's taking EPO. We got the same dealer. And
Chael Sonnen, the MMA fighter and commentator, has been very outspoken about PEDs. He even served a suspension himself. On a podcast, he claimed that he and LeBron share the same supplier and specifically mentioned EPO, the endurance-enhancing drug famous in cycling scandals. EPO increases the blood's oxygen-carrying capacity, giving athletes nearly superhuman recovery. Sonnen argued that it's hard to have that size, skill, and endurance at 41 without some chemical help. He framed it as an obvious observation, not a scandalous accusation. The NBA's testing system works in LeBron's favor. The league is a business, and LeBron is its most commercially important player in recent history. It makes sense that the NBA's testing looks credible, but isn't aggressive enough to create uncomfortable results. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's just institutional incentives at work. Interestingly, LeBron's personal dominance doesn't fully translate to team success. The James, Doncic, Reeves trio has been outscored by 10 points per 100 possessions this season and is minus 32 overall in nearly 700 minutes together. So, the LeBron who's averaging 21 points at 41 is also on the floor when his team struggles the most. If you think there's more to this story than kale smoothies and hyperbaric chambers, hit like, subscribe, and drop your honest take in the comments. Is LeBron just built different, or is he built something else entirely?